squats. Another beautiful day. Let's go over the warm up. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Into it.
it's just gonna go straight into it. It's a Tabata. It's 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, and we're gonna start out with singles or doubles. We're not gonna demonstrate singles or doubles. You know what singles or doubles are. Stick with what you're good at. Once we get back in the gym, we're gonna beat those up and get really good at them. All right. If you don't have your rope with you, or you're just not wanting to jump rope today, you can do calf raises, which look like this. That's a good warm up to do, period.
Yeah.
Then we go, after that 20 seconds, we'll go into air squats. So for air squats, our feet are just outside hip width. And we're gonna keep everything upright. We're gonna initiate with the hips and drop down as low as we can get, trying to keep our heels planted on the floor the entire time, keeping our back flat and keeping everything tight. Don't relax at the bottom of that. So you got 20 seconds of air squats, then we're gonna do 20 seconds of push-ups. Push-ups, the golden standard for push-ups is a plank position just like this. We bend at the arms, everything drops down together, touches the ground, and back up. That's where we wanna be. If we're not quite there yet, no worries. We're gonna drop our knees to the ground, still keeping everything flat, dropping everything down together, and back up, just hinging at the knees. If we're not quite there yet, still need a little more work on our arms, we can snake up and snake back down, okay? So just roll your body up, roll your body down, so you're not lifting the total amount of your body weight the entire time. After push-ups, we've got burpees. So our burpees, we go from a standing position, feet can be wide, we're dropping down to the floor with feet going back at the same time, touching the chest, and then feet come back, and we stand and jump out overhead. Make sure you're opening up your hips at the very top. The scale of that is to step back with our hands on the ground, slowly lower ourselves to the ground, and then reverse that, stepping back up. Still want to stand up, hop, and clap overhead. After that, we go back to singles and doubles again, or calf raises. And then we'll do jump squats. So just like the air squats we did earlier, except for this time we're gonna bound out of the bottom and our feet are gonna leave the ground at the top, just like that. Make sure you're still opening your hips at the top, and just make sure that your feet leave the ground. After that, we got sting bugs. Sting bugs, we're gonna start out with wide stance, really wide stance. And then we're gonna put our hands on the ground, just a little short of where they would be if we were trying to do a push-up in this funky stance. And then we're gonna keep our head in line with our hands, touch the forehead, or not the forehead, the top of the head, right between the hands and back up. Make sure you're looking behind you, keep your head neutral the entire time, so you don't end up face planting into whatever it is that you're pushing off of. Then the last bit is lunges. Lunges we'll start out with, again, that feet right outside of hips width. And then we're gonna step forward with one leg, gently touching that back knee to the ground, and step back. Alternate to the other side, same thing. Make sure we're keeping that wide stance the whole time so we're nice and stable.
We do have a small focus warm-up which consists of 4 Russian twist, 4 American kettlebell swings. So all the way out over our heads, and we're gonna do this twice. So the first time you do it, hopefully if you have a lighter weight, use your lighter weight. Again, 4 Russian twist, 4 American kettlebell swings, and then you'll add your weight to your WOD weight, and then you'll do 4 Russian twists, 4 kettlebell swings. Woo, okay.
Cool.
And then for our workout today, for the core and the one-day WOD, we have a 15-minute AMRAP. So as many rounds and reps as possible in 15 minutes. For our core WOD, we have 10 Russian twists, 15 kettlebell swings, and 20 single unders. And you're just gonna keep doing that as many times as you can in 15 minutes. And then for our one-day WODers, we have 15 Russian twists, 30 kettlebell swings, and 60 double unders. And Levi's gonna go over those movements for us.
Cool, so this one's super easy. So I'm gonna cover the movements in the focus warm-up because they're the same exact movements that are in the workout, besides doubles or singles. So I don't really have to cover those. So for the Russian twists, really you're gonna need some type of weighted element. It can be anything, honestly, because we're gonna just twist our bodies left and right. It could be a heavy water bottle, it could be a backpack, it could be a sack of potatoes. I know a lot of folks have med balls, you can do it with med balls. I'm going to demonstrate with the kettlebell and the dumbbell because that's what I've got here. But again, you can do this with anything. So the key piece to the Russian twist is I'm going to be sitting on the ground, my legs out front. I want to bring my legs just slightly off the ground, 3 to 4 inches, and then I'm going to twist the weighted element, touch one side, and then touch the other. Big thing I want to focus on is everything twists and moves at the same time. So with the kettlebell, I can grab the bell by the handles, feet off the ground, touch, 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 touch. Feet are up the entire time. If you need to set your feet back down and scale this a little bit, that's perfectly fine. And just slowly back and forth, slow and control. Dumbbell, same concept. Use both hands, feet off the ground, touch, 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 touch. Make sure you're trying to keep everything tight. Keep your back flat the entire time as well. So for your warm up, we're going to do 4 of those back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll do 4 swings, and then we'll do add weight, go to our WOD weight, do 4 more, and then another 4 swings. For the swings with the kettlebell, we can do this with a dumbbell or a kettlebell. With the kettlebell, we're going to grab the handle, and then using our hips, we're going to launch this kettlebell over our head. So again, we're not squatting and pulling it straight up, we're swinging it out and overhead. Okay? If we're not comfortable with the weight that we have to go completely out overhead, we can do Russian, which is just bringing it up to eye level. Okay? That's with the kettlebell. Dumbbell, same concept. Grab the dumbbell however you can. Still using those hips to swing that dumbbell out and get it overhead. So again, focus warm up. We'll have 4 of those, and then we'll go to a heavier weight and do 4 again. And then for the workout, we got Russian twists, and then kettlebell swings, and then either singles or doubles based on if you're doing one day, or core WOD, and that's it.
Woo!
All right, well, I hope you've enjoyed, and we will be back at this again next week, describing next week's workouts. And I hope you can make it into the gym to do the workout. If not, send us questions, we'll answer them. We'll still be running Zooms next week as well, so feel free to jump on and work out with us together. And again, any questions or anything that comes up, just let us know. Y'all have a good weekend.